Hello everyone, Drunk Sage Ron here, the relaxed game. Oh wait, sometimes is it Drunk Sage Ron or Dark Sage Ron, the relaxed game? Whatever, it's me Ron, the relaxed gamer, coming to you live, obviously, from my living room. If any of you are confused about earlier, yes, I did go live for less than a minute. I was just saying I was in Kashua. It was a small little town, or it was a town like 2 to 3 stops over from me, and before we went into an izakaya, so watch it if you want. You don't have to. It's not that important. And yes, I am still Upo drunk. Kanadeo, Kanadeo, yes, oh guys, earthquake or aftershock. I'm not, in all honesty, I'm not even scared of these Upo aftershocks anymore. Hey, behind the desk. Like I was saying earlier, I was just in Kashua, like the city, like 2 to 3 train stops over from me. I'm basically showing you guys a little bit of Kashua. I went to an izakaya, or basically a drinking place. It's not quite a bar. It's not quite a formal sit-down restaurant. But yeah, it's a place to drink and get food and whatnot. You could get what is called a nomi hodai, which is an all-you-could-drink for like 2 hours, but you have to order food. So my last video was just saying, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's sort of. It's not really bar food. It's not really restaurant food. It's sort of like right in the middle type thing. And it's all you can drink. So, oh yeah. And before that, I was at a pub called The Hub. And it's like I was drinking, and the lady who was taking my orders, it's like I go up to order another drink, and I was slurring my Japanese. And it's like, she waves her hand in front of me like, Daijobu? And it's like, yeah, Daijobu desu. Okay, and then I get another drink. She was like worried that I had too much. It's like, I know my limits. I know when to cut myself off, sort of thing. I know my limits. And from the looks of things, because I have my head down like this, I'm going to have to, like, lower my camera. But overall, it was fun. I was in Tokyo, I was in Chiba, I spent way too much money. But I don't often go on nights out like that, so what the Kupo. Hell yeah! Well, the thing is, I was drinking Long Island iced tea, And I wasn't feeling anything, and so I spent the extra little bit to get like a double whiskey and coke. And once I drank the double whiskey and coke, I started feeling things. Yes, I did. It is, well, here it was called London Iced Tea, and it was like, it had booze in it, but it was like Coke too, so it's like, eh. It's like I go into the chat is like, what's up my bitches, and it goes, sup. I go, I'm pissed. I just came back from Tokyo and I'm pissed. Like, why are you pissed? Why pissed? Shouldn't hold it in for so long. Like, pissed is another way of saying extremely drunk. I feel sorry for all the people I'm running healer for. Well, it's like, some people say pissed. I've never heard of pissed equaling drunk before. It's like, I guess it must be a Canadian thing then. And then I could tell him, really, if someone says they are back from Tokyo, there is only one thing they are, and that is drunk. No, this group is not. This is like the novice chat, basically, where anybody can go and get help. Even though I'm a novice, I am actually a returner, so I decided to go back in just in case there was anything new. And apparently there isn't. And I just told my group, all I can say is, like, I've only done the new instance twice. And I told my group, all I can say is I'm glad that this isn't the new instance. Hey, behind the desk, I'm just wondering, have you heard of that, that guy who went into, like, the famous Japanese, suicide forest and, filmed it, sort of thing? And it's, like, really taboo? I will continue after this fight. I will be right back. So basically what had happened is, the thing is, it wouldn't have blown up. It wouldn't have blown up so big. Well, anyways, basically, there's a... Basically, the thing is, what happens with this is it makes foreigners' jobs like mine more difficult, because then we're prone to son of a Kupo. We're prone to more stereotyping because of what had happened. But anyways, basically, this guy, he goes into the suicide forest and he basically films a dead body and whatnot, and basically he's an overall jerk in Japan, and he thinks, and what happens with that is, because he's an overall jerk to Japanese people and to the Japanese culture, the Japanese people are seeing this, and it's actually ruining the reputation of all guys. I will say gaijins is like sort of a derogatory term, but it really means outsider. All gaijins' reputation, who have worked hard to try and make everything good in Japan and whatnot, and try to promote this not everybody is bad, this multiculturalism type thing. Yeah, and with, like, in an hour, this guy ruins it. Which I don't understand is, why do some people have to ruin it for everybody else? Well, his brother is a big douchebag as well, apparently. it's like, in all honesty, I'm in Japan. I wouldn't be in Japan if I didn't respect the culture, if I didn't respect the way of life, sort of thing. I would not be in Japan if I didn't. And you know what? In all honesty, I'm proud to be in Japan. It's like not everybody gets to live their dream. And I'm quite literally living my dream right now. So it's like, and if some shit is going to ruin it, I'm going to really be pissed off about it. A lot of J vloggers, a lot of J streamers are really pissed off about it because we work. Of course, you got the bad apples who say that, oh yeah, it's easy work. It's like you could do minimal and get away with it in here in Japan. It's like, yeah, you can, but I mean, you won't get as a fulfilling of experience. And it's like the rest of the J vloggers, the J community, the J streamers, such as myself and other people who are pissed off about this because of the stupid stuff this little punk has done. And I mean, and it set us back a lot because of it, if you know what I mean. And the worst thing is, this whole video, in all honesty, that he put up, could have been completely avoided if he stayed on track, on course, on the trail. But he went off of the trail on purpose, and I mean, he disrespected not only the dead, but the anonymity of the person who actually committed the suicide. I mean, I would understand that the family would have. I don't know if the family would have known that he did suicide, but. And guys, I'm just letting you know, if you come to my stream tonight to learn some white mage skill, you've come to the wrong stream tonight. I am actually having a pretty bad day for being a white mage. See, in all honesty, I count myself lucky that I'm in Japan. I count myself lucky that, like I said, overall, I count myself lucky that I ever got to come to Japan, let alone live and work in it, like I've dreamed. And I mean, just because you have money does not mean that you could abuse, like, what you don't know. You have to respect other people's culture. So, I doubt there will be any Japanese people who will watch my stream and whatnot, but still, if there by chance are any Japanese people who watch my stream, not all of us are like that guy, so please do not judge us by one person's action. Judge us by our own individual actions. I think I might even have a little bit of lag on the game. Because my heals aren't coming off when I want them to. Well, in Japan, unfortunately, in Japan it does happen because Japan is all about like in Japan there's like 2 levels of politeness. There's like work politeness and then like familial politeness, and they try to hide. They try to keep close on familiar. Kindness, or you know what I mean. And yeah, it's just not common. And I mean, of course, if you integrate yourself into Japanese society and understand Japanese society, and right now I could possibly just be blowing smoke out of my ass, but if you integrate yourself and whatnot, people are more or less likely to judge you, but still they will still judge you on the actions of others because you're not like a Japanese. You were born Japanese and whatnot, so. And just like we judge people. And just like we judge people back in Canada, and it sort of gives us the right to do it. I mean, so do Japanese judge people who come to Japan, and yeah. Okay, guys, be right back again. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm quickly doing something. And I am back. Thank you very much for your thank you very much, you guys, for holding. Pouring myself another drink. I have no blood in my alcohol system, officer. Look it, guys, I just need 140 and I maxed out all my dailies. Probably after this daily, I'm going to end the stream. Just because it's like 2 in the morning, pretty much. Okay, guys, I'm going to thank you very much for watching. My name is Dark Sageron, the Relaxed Gamer, and like always, save now, save often. I will talk to you later. Bye.